Hi, I'm Maria Ingold. I'm here at Connected Media IP at NAB 2018. I'm joined by these two lovely gentlemen from Cisco. We've got Roger Sherwood, who's the Media Industry Director.
Hello.
And Bryan Bedford, who is Global Biz Dev.
Absolutely.
So, welcome.
Yeah,
How has NAB been for you so far?
3 hours in. I don't know, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done. Great start. Great start. We've got more meetings than we had last year already.
That's great.
Planned. The booth is already full. We have the ice cream machine going. Yeah, it's been just great start. Everything that we wanted.
That's wonderful. So, there must be something new from Cisco this year. What is new?
So we're in the third year of our media blueprint, and the media blueprint for Cisco is the vehicle that we're wrapping our solutions and products really with a media and entertainment industry focus. This year, three things: new customers, new ecosystem partners, and something that we're really talking about generally is the industrialization of what we're doing within the industry. The previous 2 years have been very much about Cisco understanding the industry, learning what the industry needs. This year is really about hardening our approach and the things that we're bringing to bear on that market. You want to talk about the partners first?
Yeah, I think just to piggyback on that, we know that this is a very complex, very multifaceted ecosystem of partners with very diverse skill sets, and so when we think about industrializing the ecosystem and the partnerships, it's really about training and how do we bring training to market so that we can fill that gap that's in the market around skilled labor, both for our partners as well as our customers who are really crying out for that. Looking at new advanced technologies and new workflows, and then really taking care of the partners in what they're doing to help deploy these solutions that are ready today. Right, standards bodies have ratified different terms and standards, and so now it becomes not just an idea, but we need to take this and put this into practical life. It's consumable, it's buyable, it's whatever the term is that you want to use, and so it's really incumbent upon us, and why we're really talking about industrializing is because now we need to kind of flex our muscle, so to speak, and say, we can help you. We can help you as an industry, right? Take it forward. And I think that's part of what has created a little bit more buzz this year than probably the last couple of years. So it's fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, Cisco's been kind of shifting its positioning here, and you're talking now about this media blueprint, and where are your customers now, and how does the media blueprint relate to that? Can you take me through that?
Yeah, go for it.
So I think our customers have always been there. It's been fascinating to watch this. Cisco has always sold into this vertical, primarily on the IT side. So we've been selling in our very traditional portfolio of routers and switches and phones and everything that we've had for 35 years in the portfolio to this industry. And 3 years ago, we recognized that this industry was in transition. Technology, business models are changing, and really took that opportunity to position Cisco in effectively greenfield areas within these businesses that we've never been before. So we've developed specific solutions for this industry, we've brought other solutions from the portfolio, brought media specific use cases with that. So the customers remain the same. Cisco's relationship and the depth of our penetration within those customers is, 5-10 times greater than it was when we started this 2 or 3 years ago. Fantastic to see that run, and we're now viewed as a highly strategic partner to our customers, right? We're no longer just an IT player, it really is a strategic relationship that we're driving as broadcast and IT just continue to get closer and closer together.
I think another way to say that is now we're really talking to the line of business.
Correct.
As it relates to broadcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's been Devin Croft used the analogy yesterday of it being a walled garden or something like that. Well, now we're really able to speak at a depth in these accounts and with our customers that we've never had to. And part of that is the portfolio and the solutions that are part of the media blueprint. Part of that is around our investment into the standards bodies and trying to take a leadership role in VSF and AMWA and AIMS and so forth. And then the last is that, candidly 3+ years ago, we weren't seen as a trusted partner to a lot of the traditional broadcast players that were out there. And so, if we were to only have done 1 or 2 of those things, we wouldn't be successful and we wouldn't be in the position that we're at right now.
Right.
But because we did all of those kind of congruently into the market, that's what's really given us a position to where now our customers say, well, we trust you. you're bringing the industry along. Our partners are saying we trust you. We believe in your roadmap. We believe in the importance. And so I think that's just the conversation that just organically has changed over the last couple of years to put us in the spot that we're in today. So it's a good spot.
That's good, yeah. So I know you've done sort of acquisitions, you've also said some things are more important and you're focusing in these specific areas. So you've been very selective about your partnerships. Take us through how the partnerships are working for you, for your customers.
Yeah, so I think we want to make sure that we're providing maximum flexibility for our customers to deploy however they want to deploy. And so when you take that approach and you look at that, you have to have programs and tools in place to where partners can validate, create reference designs, reference architectures, so on and so forth. So we have a lot of different partners that collaborate on a number of different products in multiple different industries. Specific to media and entertainment, the low-hanging fruit has been primarily around the move to IP transport, SDI to IP, yes. and where the paradigm shift from that monolithic router to an IP router. What does that do to the partner ecosystem? What are their routes to market? What are their business model changes? How are they billing customers? And then on the customer side, right, how are they consuming it? How are they making selections around that? The second piece is then our ecosystem around virtualization, and then dovetailing off of virtualization is around object storage. Mm-hmm. And so then we've had to really look at who can help us attack that piece of the puzzle. The market's not fully doing all elements of remote or live production in the cloud or hybrid cloud model, but they're trying to get pieces in place to be able to do that, right? And so there's steps before that around just digitizing or digital transformation of content and assets, and so we've had to really look at what that piece of the industry is, and then how do we support them, right, to then take products and solutions to market. And then the third piece is then, well, that's great because that's what we know, that's what's here at NAB. We also know that a lot of those partners don't have all of the skill sets necessary to deploy these kind of environments, which to us kind of look like traditional IT environments in some regards. Yes. And so again, that's when I talk about the gap, so to speak, in the industry, where we've had to try to bring together that ecosystem of partners and combine them with our legacy traditional systems integrators and channel partners, so that those two groups of people can start to talk, have conversations, build their own sets of partnerships and go to markets, because that's how we're going to really transform the industry and scale.
Yeah. So just very quickly, what are you having the most fun with?
Go for it.
Ice cream. So
we have it in the booth.
Cisco booth, 4 blocks that way. We've actually, and it's pretty interesting. So last year we had a sci-fi theme. We actually had people being made up on at the booth, and we filmed it and broadcast that around the booth. And this year we didn't want to repeat ourselves, so it's been a challenge to actually find something that's as visually interesting as that, and we've landed on ice cream rolling. So we have 2 or 3 cameras that are filming this thing in real time. We're broadcasting it all over the Cisco booth, and there's a huge line of people that clearly want to get in on the ice cream. So yeah, I'm having fun with that.
That's wonderful.
It's hard to beat ice cream.
I was wondering if you could.
I can't, but I would say that I think what's fun is just, we met as a team this morning, and to start the show knowing that we've already exceeded the level of interest in meetings before the show even starts to what we've done historically. And that's really fun. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, we put a lot of time and energy into it, and so you can kind of, not that you kick back and let it just rest on your laurels or anything, but it's kind of fun to kind of see the energy that's around this, the excitement. That part is fun because that sparks collaboration, that sparks new thoughts and leadership and so forth. So that's kind of fun. I know it's maybe kind of, it's not as cool as ice cream.
Not as fun as mine.
No, it's not.
I'm having more fun.
Well, I'm certainly the more boring one compared to Roger. But in general, that's just fun to kind of see the fruits of the labor. And kudos to this guy. He's done a great job. So.
So Cisco, ice cream, great partnerships, wonderful. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.
Yeah, great. Thank you.